If you've been watching the circus of people swirling around our incoming leadership and notice that a lot of them seem to have huge substance abuse problems. And I'm especially, I'm thinking of the people on Fox News who, we've kind of known for a while. They all kind of have their head in a bottle, or a lot of them seem to have their head in a bottle. And I'm sure that's true across much of right-wing media too, because the people who are surging to the forefront of all this all seem to be struggling, or not really struggling, enjoying an addiction right out in front of all of us. And I mean, we have right-wing state representatives on video, literally pissing themselves during a DUI check. Did that person get their driver's license taken away? Did they have to go to court? Are they facing any jail? Who knows? It's privilege. And what has been really going through my mind is I've seen what the right-wing media and the commentators on a lot of these stories that I'm reading, who come in from the right, and they have the same kinds of things to say. And I've recently extricated myself from a relationship with an alcoholic. And in the aftermath, I started to really process, what was I even doing with this person? Because not a day went by that I myself was not bad-mouthed, denigrated, mocked, belittled, had something, things that I love or things that I do, shit-talked, and just almost never did he have a kind thing to say to me. And unfortunately, I've been in a number of relationships with people who are like that, and when you're with someone like this, you notice, because they also shit talk everyone around you, and they kind of act like they're, you're kind of in this special bubble with them, and it's you and them against the world. And then you start to realize, no, wait a minute. When I'm not here, what does this person say about me behind my back? And then you find out, relentless shit talking, bad mouthing, denigrating, just constant negativity. And I saw this in a comment thread recently, and it really sparked me. And I was like, this is just almost like an infection, because these people, they're the right-wing media people. They're all children of privilege. Almost every single one of these folks, you can look into their background for 5 seconds. You're like, oh, they were born rich, or they were born into a very wealthy family. And, I can't really visit their situation, but obviously they are not happy. Does their mommy not really love them? Is affection withheld for superficial jerk-ass reasons? Who knows? What's important is they're miserable, they abuse drugs, and they drink, and that doesn't compensate for it, because of course it doesn't fix anything. It just makes them swirl into more misery, and they just get more drugs, and they just get more drunk until they are teetering on the edge of destruction, and they don't care about anyone around them. They don't have anything kind to say. They don't have anything constructive to say, and they can't do anything constructive. All they want to do is rip everything down around them, break everything they see. And so for the people who are trolling my channel, I want you to think about, have you ever heard a kind word come out of any of these people's mouths? Have you ever heard anything positive or constructive or uplifting? Ever? And is that a healthy thing? Do you really feel like you're getting anything useful out of people whose entire daily activity is to go get fucked up while no one can see them, and then stumble out in front of a camera or microphone and sit there and rage angrily against a bunch of people they don't even know. Is there anything else to that philosophy? Because if there is, I have never seen it or heard it. I've started to realize, after removing the drunk, abusive, cruel-minded, just negative person from my life, and seen how much of that now I do not have to put up with, and how much nicer my existence is, and how much all of the strife and the upset in my life was instigated by this person about their own issues and not anything I ever did, and how their one and only action was to take shit from me, literally, just like I couldn't help this person without things just being taken from me. And think about that when the person is already very wealthy and very privileged. And go check out the background of the people you're listening to and the people who you're getting your news from. And ask yourself, is this person a millionaire? Did they ever have to worry about putting a roof over their own head? Did they ever have to wonder what they were eating the next day? Did they ever wonder if they could make their medical bills? Did they ever have any of those things to wonder about? And if they didn't, all the stuff that they're bitching about people they don't know. They're bitching about people they've never met. They just on people they have never had any real experience or encounter with. Is that valuable to you in any way? Are they going to help you with the things that we normal working people have to worry about? How do I pay my medical expenses? How do I keep a roof over my head when the rent is skyrocketing and the housing values are out of control? I remember when housing was actually affordable. It has been a very long, long time. Are any of these people harping about immigrants and trans people, and have they ever had to actually do the legitimate work that a working person has to do to fix or deal with any of these problems? And do they have any practical advice on that? And because I'm guessing the answer is absolutely not, because they are laser focused on things that are outside their existence. They are laser focused on things that don't actually concern them. Just like any mean-ass drunk in your life who does nothing but shit talk and, just denigrate all the other people except themselves. They point at everyone except themselves, because they're miserable and they're unfulfilled and they can't fix their problem with a bottle, and they can't fix it with a line of Coke, and they can't fix it with a needle in the arm. And all they do is bitch, 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 bitch. Is that really going to fix anything? Do you think that letting a bunch of mean drunks decide things is going to help? Has it ever helped?